Good evening. Welcome to the special edition of the chat room. I'm Dean Young of CGTN. In about 3 days, we're going to say goodbye to the year of 2021 and ring a new year. Something that happened in this year are going to follow us into the new one. Probably that's why there's some people on the social media are in a hurry when they mistakenly pronounce the next year 2022. Thank you for the charitable laughter. Good one, Dean. Before we start thinking about the coming year, the new year, but let's jot in the memory a little bit about the history, because there's so many headlines happening in 2021. But how many of them have left their marks in our brain? Let's find out. Tonight we're going to have a quiz night. Are we happy?
Yes. Let's do it.
Yeah, glad to have a full house of active panelists tonight. We're going to make sure we're going to have a fun game tonight. So tonight the quiz is all about the headlines that happened in 2021. Let's see how many you've remembered. And before we start our show tonight, I mean, this place, this studio is called Our Time Here. So let's make our time here count.
Yes.
Amen. Let's do it.
That's the spirit. And now let's move on to our panelists tonight. Lovely bunch, aren't we? Okay, so starting from the gentleman. Lloyd, you are a TV presenter and also a documentary maker and an author. Tell me something about your work.
I work for Sports Channel. We broadcast across multiple countries. I get to travel the world. I was at the World Cup in Russia 2018. I've done documentaries. I've been in movies, written a book.
Then can your team count on you for all the headlines? Because if you work in this industry, then you must have known a lot. I'm going to give you opportunity to talk later, but I need to move on to you. Kate, tell us a little bit about you.
I'm Tsinghua University senior student, and I've also worked for the image of our university and promoting Tsinghua. And I'm also the Winter Olympics communication ambassador, which means I will be covering the Olympics on my social media accounts.
Great, great. And you're from Tsinghua University, and then I happen to know that the gentleman sitting next to you, who is also my colleague from CGTN, Diab, you're also from Tsinghua, aren't you?
Yes. We're actually, she's taking the same major. Yeah.
And which major is that? Communication, presumably?
And journalism.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, welcome both of you. And you three are going to be in the team red, aren't you? Okay, because I need to demonstrate a little bit at this moment.
It has to be red.
It has to be her.
Red. Team red. And
Gotta be red.
this will be you representing you then. Okay, now let's move on to Team Blue. Hope that your mood is not in blue tonight.
We are so red.
Well, leading the Team Blue's representation is Abigail Young, who is also my colleague. Welcome to the show.
So good to do another year-end live stream with you again.
You know, 2021, I've seen so, not so many times of you in the office together. Where were you?
I had a lot of adventures all around China.
Okay, that means that there's nothing about Chinese headlines that are going to bother you tonight.
Yep.
Well, your teammates are going to count on you on that one. And you, Jennifer, you happy with your teammates' confidence?
Absolutely. We are a team of very confident people here.
Confident Blue! Isn't that contradictory in the term? So, Jennifer, where are you from?
I'm from the USA.
Yep.
Yes.
That's very quick and succinct.
Yeah, I guess a little bit about me. I just spent 3 months biking all around China.
Ooh.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah.
Abigail, I think you might have a competitor here. You're probably not the only person familiar with China. Okay, so, gentlemen, I know that, David, you work in a kindergarten. Does tonight's atmosphere remind you of a kindergarten?
It does. It does remind me of kindergarten. A lot of high energy, a lot of laughter. So it's very comfortable. Thank you for having me.
Cool. And I'll take the liberty to summarize your 2021 for you, judging by what you just told me. So for you, you have a busy year, did you?
Very hectic.
Okay, so busy. And the communication ambassador, how much communication do you have to do in 2021?
Well, it's a lot of communication projects every month, almost every week, but it's what I enjoy doing. So I hope that in next year, I can keep working on that, what I like.
Well, let's step up our work.
Thank you.
Nadim, what's your 2021? When using one word, which word would you choose?
Can I use a Chinese word?
Of course.
金桔.
You know that Nadim is some sort of the Peking opera ambassador. Well, at least to Lebanon. Where are you from? Well, do you want to show us maybe, sitting, remain on your seat, show us some
No,
movement?
that's not how baking opera is done. But maybe later on I can show you some moves.
I'll remember that. I'll bear that in mind. I won't let you off hook on this one.
Sure.
This is going to get us extra points.
Yeah, okay, great. Whatever it
Get in
takes.
the middle. Extra
We're
points. Let's get it.
confident as well.
Probably I will work the opposite side. If you don't perform it, I will cost your team a point. Maybe.
But you've seen me perform
I
before,
must-
so you can vouch for me.
The bias has already begun, folks.
I'm a score dictator. And Abby, you 2021 in one word?
Adventure.
Adventure.
Yep.
Okay, so which is the most challenging adventure that you came to?
I think the most challenging one, I went to Hoxell last month. It was beautiful there. So it was known as a forbidden zone for humans, but it's a paradise for wildlife. I saw many wild animals there. So it
We're
was
definitely going to talk about COP26 and the ecological stories tonight, and I hope your contribution will make your teammate feel wow. So can I say for you, Jennifer, that your keyword is bike?
Yeah, well, I have like 3 words.
That's cheating.
I would say spicy, travel, adventure.
Okay, so you, David?
Let's see, cry. There's a lot of
Cry?
crying. A lot of crying.
I hope the tear of joy.
Tears of joy, absolutely tears of joy. And very informative. Yeah.
And I hope at the end of tonight's show, we are going to shed some tear of joy. It's always good to say goodbye to a year in joy than in just tear of don't nobody want to lose. But I hate to say this, the losing side tonight are going to suffer from some punishment that I've devised in my mind. It's nothing cruel because the punishment will to the joy of the winning team. So at least half of the house will be happy at the end of this.
You can't make everyone happy, can you?
Well,
No.
Red team, enjoy your
No, we don't.
punishment.
look
We have
at
to win anyway.
I got small gadget here just to make the enemies fool you later, but I will not use it until the right moment. So let's quickly move on to our first game. But before that, I'm going to share this with our viewers online. The whole show is live on CGTN's Facebook and microblog and the Twitter and the YouTube account. You can leave everything about this passing year and your the 2022 about yourself with us. And if you have anything to say to our panelists, don't hesitate, and they welcome any comments, but I'm afraid their phones have been muted. There's no hope that you can help them online. I'll say that. Just, your phone has been hidden, well hidden.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, cool. No cheating, no cheating. I'll be watching. So let's move on to our first round of tonight. So it's a quick fire round. I'll simply say the rule for this round. Each team will be given 10 items of words that made the global headlines in 2021. 2 members of a team feed clues to the third, who will guess what the words are in 90 seconds. The counting we'll be doing back in the studio and in my headphone, and I will let you know when there's only half a minute left, and 10 seconds I'll do the countdown for you. And the guesser is not allowed to see the words which will be on the screen, and the helpers are not allowed to say the word out loud. And shout pass if you think you've dealt on one word too long, and 1 point for each word. Okay, let's start with the team red. You need a volunteer to stand on the stage.
So,
Rock, paper, scissors?
Right? I think I'll
No,
just
we
do it.
agreed. Our
We
media
agreed.
specialist and expert. Yeah.
Pressure, folks.
no pressure.
Okay, wait for my
got you.
signal.
We're the best
Deep
teammates.
breath.
Last time check, are we all clear with the rules?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
No questions.
okay. So I'll start counting down and wait for my signal. Are we ready?
Are we ready?
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Okay.
We've got this.
3, 2, 1. Let's go.
China's big
Big program.
program which ended in 2020 successfully,
Very successful in many regions of China that are
especially in the countryside.
They
They
are-
wanted to make people all be lifted above a certain
to
line.
go to, they wanted people to go to Xiaokang.
the-
Xiaokang.
The Silken Road?
No.
People to get into Xiaokang, you know.
You can shout past
Can we
whenever
just
you
skip
want.
that? Next
Okay,
one.
okay.
Skip that.
Skip.
Can we skip?
Sure.
Okay. The
you
biggest pullout of 2021.
Afghanistan?
Okay.
I'll count that as a correct answer. Okay, let's move on.
The beautiful planet. It has orange colors all around
The
it.
red planet.
The red planet. We had a lot of movies about this planet.
And
many
then China,
movies.
the U.S., and the United Arab Emirates sent rovers there this year. It's the red
People can
planet.
go to this planet very soon.
Mars.
Yes. correct.
Yes!
30 seconds.
It's the mountain in Japan, and it's the
It's
very
also the
famous.
site of a nuclear accident.
Fukushima?
Yes.
Yes, correct.
Continue, come on.
Get in!
Facebook changed its name to...
Metaverse?
Yes, correct. It's the most famous.
How did you come here? Did you use your,
Most
your
famous-
what?
9,
Taxi,
8,
taxi.
Didi?
Yes.
Come on.
It's the person, Tesla car. This person invented this brand.
Elon Musk.
Yes.
Time's up. Okay, so you've got, let me see. Elon Musk correct, Didi correct, Metaverse correct,
Fukushima.
correct,
Mars.
Mars correct. Oh, I don't think, yes, Mars correct, and also poverty. The first one, you're allowed to look back now, sir.
Poverty
alleviation.
Poverty alleviation. China announced early in 2021 that at the end of 2020,
90
China
seconds?
achieved the goal of eliminating
I know,
extreme poverty.
right,
Nearly
you're absolutely
100 million people in rural areas who had lived below the poverty line or shook off poverty, and all 832 designated poor counties, mostly in the central and western regions, were also out of poverty. But I'm glad you get most of them the other down. And for your set, you still have 2, I think, to go.
Vaccine.
GameStop and vaccine.
We would have got that for sure.
Oh, we can return to your seat. So
Thanks,
Great
team.
job,
You
great
get-
job.
Oh my gosh. what if the
6
rest of them are, like,
points.
really
Let's
big?
do this. Let's go.
That's the tens.
Woo!
Come on,
We've got these guys.
Learn from the chance.
6 points.
Come
So
on.
a little bit of follow-up now,
have
that because
60
we have a
They
vaccine
got
on
60
the.
points?
60
Wow.
or 6?
Oh, sorry.
I mean, we're happy with 60.
Hey, Dean, we'll
felt
take
like a
60, buddy.
60.
We'll take 60.
I need to work harder on
62,
this.
yeah. We
You know, it's really the 21st century. Next time we could have something digital or, electronical to do this instead of me, fiddling.
Very archaic, I would say.
I guess we like to be a bit old school. So, talking about vaccine. So, I'm not going to ask you the private question about have you all got your jab yet, but do we know how many vaccines are available now approved by the WHO? That carries the point.
5?
I would say more than that.
You are allowed to participate in this round.
definitely
How
say
many?
more
How
than
many
that.
been proved?
7.
I'm going to say 7 as well.
I said 7.
You said 7. Well,
Yeah.
Okay, 8. I
I'm
see
going
you.
with 7.
2, 1. Give me the answer.
7. I'll go 7.
7.
7.
7 is correct?
Can we have a consensus of some sort? 7?
I said 7.
but
They
she
said
said
7.
7.
Okay,
We'll
you
go 7
gonna-
too.
7
Share the
too.
points.
Well, interestingly, that you got a point.
We,
It's
2 of
Oh,
our
both, okay.
you both had a point.
Wait, it is.
This feels.
It is.
Why is it
Oh,
so-
sorry.
Why are you
1
giving
point.
them...
Because 7 is stuck in my hand.
They also said 7.
Yeah,
but they
but
get
he
1
gave them
point,
6
not the
points.
7.
Oops.
You're biased. No.
This is not.
I told you
I
he was.
got a bit clumsy. I'm sorry. Is this right?
Yes.
Yes,
And what
correct.
about, we have one more.
We have
Yeah,
7.
no,
We
right.
have 7.
Right, there you go.
So stop saying 7. No, the 7 is all that I have in my mind. And a bonus point if you can name all the 7.
Who wants to go?
Or I could give the point to the team that named the most. But you have to. Well, that doesn't gonna
Okay.
work. Okay.
Johnson & Johnson,
This one.
Moderna,
Pfizer,
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 Sinopharm,
AstraZeneca.
AstraZeneca,
Yes.
J&J.
Sinovac.
Sinovac. I already said Johnson & Johnson.
So I'm gonna give the point to the person who named the last one of the 7. It's
Can
a
you give us the
co.
first letter?
C.
C.
It's a co-vaccine.
Covax.
Sorry, no point to any of the teams. So, Team Blue, it's your turn. It's your turn.
They already saw the word, Dean.
No, that's not for them.
Oh, that's
For
not.
us.
That's the last one. You failed to rage.
Okay.
we
Because you didn't give us 90 seconds.
Yeah,
So, who is going to be your?
Okay, I will represent
Jennifer.
us today.
Let's do this.
we got this.
I'm not that confident, but halfway there.
We are.
Take her down.
Are we ready?
Okay.
Let's go. What she
So they
said.
already said poverty alleviation, and then we achieved.
Pass.
Okay.
Oh, it's
a
not
policy,
it's not the
a policy
the
we.
second. But
Third
the-
child policy.
Yes.
Great.
Okay.
A Chinese citizen from Huawei. She was in Canada.
Yeah, she was in Canada
Oh,
and she.
the Meng
Yep.
Wanzhou?
Yep. 1 minute.
It happened on January the 6th, I think, in Washington D.C.
Oh my God, the Capitol Hill thing.
Yeah.
Correct.
The riots.
Yes.
Okay, for the point.
Okay.
Pass.
Pass. Oh. Think of.
Yeah,
Can I
pass.
help? Can we help?
No.
We're feeling charitable, you guys.
Germany
30 seconds.
Chancellor.
Angela Merkel.
Yes.
Correct.
The digital currency.
Bitcoin.
Yes.
Correct.
Pass.
Oh, I was just gonna break it down.
The
This one
video
stops.
game winner, the team.
Pass.
Well, I'm afraid that's your last for you.
Well, can you try the
Okay.
last one? Were you gonna break
Let's
it?
quickly go over your
90 seconds
answer.
ever.
Okay, so would you like to help here? Because it's so hard for you to suppress you.
Three-letter team.
This
Yeah,
one,
They won a
No.
really, really
maybe
big
the one
video
before
game.
that. we
Well,
can
this
help.
one
Think
is
of-
the.
think
You're allowed
first-
to
Think
what
first
is
letter
now.
elephant,
You
second letter.
EDG?
Stop. Yes. The time is up. The time is up. So, when you do the count, please return to the seat. Now,
How many?
you've guessed correctly 5
No, we
words.
made
So
it
that's 5 points, and I will recite that you missed the EDG, which is the Edward Gaming. It's a professional esports organization based in Shanghai. I'm expecting that reaction
Yeah.
when I citing this. I enjoy it so much. And EDG is.
I know.
Yeah, EDG is a Legend of Legends team competes in the League of Legends Pro League. Edward Gaming won the title of League of Legends World 2021, sending mood of Chinese fans onto the moon. And Net Zero. Anybody
I didn't know how to
volunteers?
describe that.
was gonna
It's the
break it down.
buzzwords for
It's like
2021.
no carbon emissions.
Yeah.
No carbon
Yeah,
emissions
it's the
across
buzzwords for
everything.
2021.
Okay, Bitcoin, you
She
got
got
that right. And Angela Merkel, you also get the
that.
former German chancellor's name right. And NFT.
Is it non-fungible?
Non-fungible token, and it's
Yes.
the unique and a non-interchangeable unit of data stored in the blockchain.
Buzzword for 2021.
digital ledger, and actually they're made into some sort of a dictionary's word of the year. But if you ask me, I don't quite understand why. And Evergrande, that's the Chinese property giant.
Oh, the one that went bankrupt, right?
Well, not that quite
They
interrupted.
also own Guangzhou Football Club, right?
Exactly,
Guangzhou Evergrande,
and it's the
right.
Chinese property
It's the real
giant whose liquidity crisis has stirred the market over the past few months. In December, China's regulatory authority released several statements responding to its default, saying it is an individual case and will pose little impact on the market. And you get the Capitol Hill riots correct, and
was tough.
Moanzhou, that one is not easy for you, but
was
you
tough.
got it right, and the third child policy also right. And let's see what you missed the first one. It's a moderately prosperous society. It's a Xiaokang society. Actually, Kate had given the clue during her round. And it's a moderately prosperous society in all respects. It's a term that carries long cherished dream of the Chinese nation. On July the 1st, China announced achieving its first centenary goal of building such a society. So let's go all over it. I think you got 5 points. Actually, that's not bad for this round.
That's not 6.
This is the biggest. This is the biggest challenge even for me. You know, I should get a point for.
Dean, stop showing your bias already.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
That will do.
Okay.
You're doing better at this.
So, about the non-fungible token, NFT uses a digital ledger to provide a public certificate of authenticity or proof of ownership, but do not restrict the sharing or copying of the underlying digital files. To my colleagues, I suggested that in relation to the topic of NFT, we started with an BIP and moved on to a DAO. Before we talked about MOE and BTM, there was always space for 2FA, to which my colleague simply replied, "What a load of WTF." Yeah, we're talking about.
I understood everything.
The last three letters.
Thank you.
Take a bow, Dean. Take a bow.
Okay,
LOL.
we've talked enough about headlines words, but what are the words that people cherish the most about their 2021? Let's hear about it via a video.
Vacation, holiday, fun, family, home.
Biggest things for me are the kind people. So I'm going to say kindness. I'm going to say caring. I'm going to say helpful. I'm going to say safe, very safe city. And I will say fun. So much to do here in Beijing.
Change, stress, a lot of stress.
COVID vaccine.
I would say the biggest event this year didn't really affect me personally was the United States withdrawal from Afghanistan. That was a really big deal in the news, pretty profound. And then the word that just keeps going through my head is anti-vax, right? That's this. I still can't understand that. I can't understand that. So.
Crypto. Inflation. Omicron. Blockchain.
Vaccine, Olympics, yeah.
Love, happiness, and smile. 5 buzzwords of 2020. 2021. Health, family, crazy.
Puppy bike, Greenland, friends, seafood, if that counts. Bubble jacket. It's so cold this year. Keep warm.
Welcome back to our chat room show studio, and I hope that after the first round that we've all properly warmed up, are we?
I think so.
Let's check the our scores.
Oh, we don't need to.
Team Red has 7, and the Team Blue has 6. I mean, are we ready for the next round?
Yes.
Well, for the next round, every team will be given one set of 4 photos, and there's going to be one theme that connects all the 4. You need to guess what the topic is, and for the first round is for Team Red. Your 4 photos are.
So wait, the photos are related to events that happened in 2021?
Well, if you can predict the things in 2022, I'm okay with that.
No.
Let's see it. Let's go.
Great, Dean. Great comeback.
Okay, so the 4 blanket, well, ready for the first one.
Okay.
Second. Third. And the last one. What is the topic?
Vaccines.
There's a
Variants.
No, this is like we see that this is the green planet.
Oh, you were so close.
The green planet, and then so going green. 2022, 0 net future, and then 0 future.
Oh, just imagine what you'll be wearing a mask for.
Pandemic.
Exactly. It's pandemic. Do you think I should give them the...
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he said the word. Is it optional
Okay.
now?
I thought that we have
If you
unlimited
ask
time to
us,
guess it.
I'll give you the point. So, the new year is within sight, but the COVID-19 pandemic is still not over properly. That's why it's I think it could be the biggest news of the year. But what do we know the latest coronavirus variant? What is called?
Omicron.
Exactly, it's Omicron. And do we know why Omicron is so dangerous? But in the meantime, it's relatively, well, reassuring.
It spreads fast,
extremely
but
contagious.
it's mild.
But it has
The
mild
symptoms
symptoms,
are
and it's slowly turning into a cold and flu-like symptoms.
Exactly. That's some experts say that studies from around the world are painting the consistent picture that Omicron is milder than the Delta variant with a 30% to 70% lower chance of people infected ending up in hospital. But its power of infecting people is alarming. Yeah. It spreads faster than older variants and it can bypass some of the immune protection from vaccines and prior infections. But that's the part where this variant is being agreed upon. What do we know is less agreed upon this variant? Do we know that?
How it impacts.
Try to think about small things that probably you wouldn't care that much about.
The way
Long-term
it's
effects?
pronounced.
Exactly. I'll give you a point for that.
Yes!
What?
Because some people say
Jennifer also
Omicron,
said
Some say
people say
Omicron.
Omicron. Like the R could be silent.
How
Some
would you,
people
how would
say
you pronounce it?
Omicron.
How would you pronounce it?
Omicron.
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 Some people say
Jennifer?
Omicron.
Omicron, you?
I'm not gonna say it.
Okay.
I don't know how to say it. I just hear people saying Omicron.
Yeah,
Omicron.
Omicron. There's no N there.
So exactly is how to pronounce this word, and according to Merriam-Webster, is Omicron. Omicron.
With an
In the
R.
United States, you can prove me or you can disprove me on bear me on this one. In the United States, it's often pronounced Omicron.
I was going to say.
Omicron.
Omicron.
And
Also the I is okay.
I've heard that. From
Omicron, and the less common are Omicron.
Yes, in Russian it's called Omicron.
Omicron, and this
Yeah.
is also
Same in
the way
Arabic.
that the Prime Minister Boris Johnson of the Britain pronounced it, or according to Dr. Andreas Willi, a comparative linguistic professor at Oxford University, or Mike Wrong.
Oh, my
Or Mike Wrong.
Oh, my
Omicron.
We can agree
What
it's a
about
variant.
Omicron?
I think whichever you like. And also, do we know that how many variants of concern are there?
Right now?
5?
Yep.
Or in general.
Great, it's 5.
Do we get a point?
Was that a question? Question?
I feel so powerless.
But
I think
hypothetical
what
statement.
I pointed my pen at you guys, so I think that kind of a job the hint.
Yeah.
Get their point.
Yeah.
She was going to name them, Dean.
Wait, you are 2 point.
I was about to
Yes.
You are 2 point ahead of them. No worries. But okay, next question. Definitely gonna carry a point. What are the 5?
Alpha,
Beta, Delta, Omicron.
and
Forgot the other one.
alpha, beta, theta. I don't know.
Gamma.
Gamma.
Well, Gamma's a couple of
It's
months.
alpha, beta, gamma, delta, and omicron.
You didn't even get us.
Nobody gets point for that. And
Rushed it. You did
once,
good.
let's find out next question.
Is it for us or them?
Well, it's for every one of you, but I doubt you get it. What is the length? What is the length? What is the length to which some people could go to not having a COVID jab?
What is it?
Not having a COVID vaccine.
So what
Get
are
infected
people
with the
willing
virus.
to do?
No.
Will it, yeah, what are people willing to
Wait,
do?
can you repeat the
Sorry,
question?
can you repeat the
Yeah.
question? We're a little bit confused.
What is the length when some people just don't want to get the vaccination for all sorts of
Get a
reasons?
fake
and,
vaccine card?
Well, in order to get that, it's something that they wouldn't go to. I will reveal the answer to that. It's,
Oh, they're faking arm.
exactly,
the fake
the
arm.
fake arm.
Yeah.
So the anti-vaxxer in Australia, one anti-vaxxer in Australia
Yeah.
sells
That is so
Wait,
One
that's a thing?
Oh yes, one anti-vaxxer in Australia went to the doctor, and then the nurse noticed something weird when she felt that the arm was rubbery.
Well, with a slightly different, but not spot on, but you're closer. An anti-vaxxer in Australia sells a 50,000 fake arm to escape getting vaccinated for COVID.
absurd.
Well, according to local reports, the advertisement, which was posted in Victoria's Sell Your Star Facebook group, appears to be selling both left and right arm options, and it's also kindly given the tips to how to wear it. It says, best worn under a winter jacket to disguise your good arm. Available in various skin colors. Registered express delivery.
Oh my god.
Can you get a custom arm?
The Australian
like
guy, we have no idea. We don't have that information if he tried it himself. But in Italy, there's definitely a failed attempt. An Italian man hoping to receive a COVID-19 health certificate, which grants freedoms in Italy to the vaccinated, tried a similar scheme, but it failed because, according to the Reuters, the color and the feel raised the suspicion of the health worker, who asked him to show the whole arm. Next question. Which
Wait,
Seven-
do we get a point?
I'm afraid not. You don't get it.
I guessed a fake arm. You should.
No, you didn't.
But the
No,
fake
no,
arm.
you
You
said
saw
it.
it.
You had said it already.
Do the
Okay,
arms
get
come
ready.
with tattoos? Could you get one with a tattoo?
Yeah, but I said it at the
No,
same
you did
time.
not.
Watch the footage.
Wait for the next question. Which 17th century English writer had allegedly died, and again, recently because of a COVID-19 vaccine?
English writer?
Yes.
William Shakespeare?
I'll give it the point. It's William Shakespeare.
You said there was no point for that.
Well, there's a
that you
point
understood
for
the
that.
question.
Yeah.
It's William Shakespeare. It's
I'm
on-
thinking 17th century.
So basically,
English
she just
writer.
ignored the rest of the part of the
Yeah, that's the
information
only,
and
like,
focuses
yeah.
on the English writer of 17th
Shakespeare died of
century.
COVID? Is that what you're saying?
So the story is, on May 28th, in what can only be described as a comedy of errors, an Argentina TV news channel delivered a stunning, if slightly flawed, scoop on Thursday night of the week when it reported that William Shakespeare, one of the most important writers in the English language, had died 5 months after receiving the COVID vaccine. And the
Yeah, that
gaffe,
checks out.
according to the Guardian newspaper in the UK, the gaffe of well Shakespearean proportions happened after the news radar on the local news channel mixed up the bard with William Beale Shakespeare. And William Beale Shakespeare, an 18-year-old gentleman in Warwickshire, and who became the second person in the world to get the Pfizer BioNTech vaccine. Unfortunately, Mr. William Beale Shakespeare died later of a stroke, which is unrelated to the jab. But William Shakespeare, the bard, died in 1660. That's the story.
Thank you.
So,
Cool story, Dean.
Now I know.
are you willing to give them the point now?
They already got
They
their
already
point.
got it.
Okay, so
Thanks for reminding us.
I didn't see it.
that is the news, maybe the most important news in 2021 about the world, the pandemic. By the end of 2021, after seeing 5 variants of concerns, the world will enter 2022 in the shadow of the coronavirus pandemic. Despite the latest variant Omicron can spread faster, health experts are cautiously optimistic that by the end of 2022, the pandemic could be kept at bay as an endemic if enough population is vaccinated. The much less important discussion about how to pronounce the Greek word Omicron still confuses people as the pronunciations vary from Omicron, or Omicron, and according to the general public, it's pronounced, oh my God, not another one. Okay, for team Blue, your 4 photos are as follows. That's Tiangong and the space station. That's Moon. That's Mars. No, the chocolate bar. And that's a lunch pad with the word China.
Space exploration.
Space exploration, exactly. You get the point. So that's China's effort to explore the outer space has yielded notable fruits in 2021. In addition to 2 crewed trips which send 6 astronauts or taikonauts to its space station, 3 will remain on the mission until early next year. The country has also had a rover roaming Mars and fetched a soil sample from the moon. So who wants to play a game of what they are? It'll carry points.
What they
What they are. Let's find out what they are.
So we can all participate in this one?
Well, of course. No, we have
No?
full. You are invited to participate in this round.
okay.
So for each one you guess what it is, you get a point.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
for the first one, it's the
Tiangong.
space
Tianzhou.
station.
You need your buzzer.
Oh!
No, what? How's this all far away?
Well, that's not our
No
fault.
team gets point. No team gets point. But
This is
you're
a
correct. It's a
racket, man.
It's a. I'm not a rocket man. I get the point. I get it. Okay, so you get right. It's a chance question. So the next one, 3, 2, 1. Team Blue.
Yu2 is for moon exploration. Moon rover.
No.
It's right.
No, she said moon exploration.
And then she said moon
Do you
rover.
know how?
I said rover.
I didn't hear you saying rover.
As you were
I'm
talking.
satisfied when there's a
because
word
you were
moon
talking.
from her mouth.
We got Tiangong. You didn't give us a score
So
for
just
Tiangong.
because someone said moon, do you know what goes into a spacecraft that China sent to the moon? Do you know how many parts are in it?
I don't have time to listen to you because I'm bidding with. Anyway, they get a point.
Yay!
The next one, 3, 2, 1. Team Red this time.
So Zhurong, let me guess. It's the
It's the Mars.
it's the Mars rover.
Great. 1 point to Team Red.
Yes, I was thinking about
So
this.
the last
See,
one.
Mars rover. You
Ten.
Very accurate. Thank you, sir.
The last one. 3, 2, 1. Again, because you need to wait until the 1 is out, okay? 3, 2, 1. I think it's Team Blue.
It's even broken. The setup is weird.
I think we broke
Something
the button.
definitely fell out of
What
it.
is it? What is
It was
it?
blue.
It's cargo spacecraft.
Are you confident?
I am.
Okay, then you get the point.
Yes!
No worries, we still have quite a lot to go with. Okay, so next round is called What is on the menu of a Tiangong space station? Which one is not on the menu of the 4? 3, 3, 2, 1. Team Red.
So our answer is A, hot pot.
Correct.
I agree with that, yeah. Liquids.
The answer is hot pot.
shame,
Although
though.
that we don't have the information as to if anything remotely resembling hot pot is on the menu or not, but we know it for sure from the same media reports that the other 3 are definitely on the menu.
Do we have a score? Do we have a score, Dean?
Yeah.
Almost feel like
That's 20.
Yes, it's
We
correct.
have 11.
That is so correct.
It should be 2022.
That is super accurate.
Guys,
I'm just
let's
so glad that I
play
have
fair,
3
please.
assistants.
Play fair.
Okay, so the next question. What mysterious object did the U2 spot this month on the moon?
Pardon?
What is it?
What mysterious
object did the U2 moon rover spot this month on the moon?
Are you gonna give us?
Can we see the
countdown?
options?
Do we have
No,
options?
you don't have options.
Is this the bell?
You don't need to rebel. Just give me, shout out the answer.
A plastic arm.
Well, it could be if the moon people need to get jabbed, they might want to dodge that, but it's no.
They saw a print.
Footprint.
No. Actually, it's a mysterious heart. U2 spotted a cube-shaped object on the horizon to the north and roughly 206 feet. That's 80 meters away in November. That was last month. And during the mission 36 lunar day, according to U2 diary published by Our Space, a Chinese language science outrage channel affiliated with the China National Space Administration, Our Space referred to this object as a mystery heart. But a more likely explanation for the shape would be a large boulder which has been excavated by an impact event.
Definitely not. It's aliens.
Well, we'll keep that thought. Let's keep that thought. Okay, so for the next round, it's called Which One is
Ring the
Zhurong
bell.
Mars?
It's all of us?
All of you, both of teams.
Ring
both
the
of
bell.
teams. So finger on butters. Finger on butters.
Next to,
No, it's fine, fine.
yeah, right there.
Whatever you
Which
do,
one? Which one is Zhurong Mars Rover? Wait until the photo comes out. Good job, Kate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Team Blue.
The third one.
Correct. It is the third one. So what are the other third?
Isn't that Johnny 5?
So the first one
Is it Wenzhou 5?
Okay, so the first one is what was the
Is
other
it
planet?
Tianlian?
The first one is NASA's Perseverance Mars rover. The second one is Yu-22, and this is China's Moon rover. And the last one is the pianist robot. When we sort out our archive photos, we found it was in 2017 in Zhengzhou. It plays piano. And this is the news that China's space exploration developed right into the deep space with one rover called Zhurong landing on Mars. Due to an astronomical phenomenon known as solar conjunction, Zhurong had temporarily lost its communication with Earth. Yet later, scientists discovered that the rover fell silent after NASA's reference rover approached and asked, "Hey, buddy, do you think we can go home for the New Year party?" And other space-related news.
We're laughing because we got a point.
On other space-related
didn't give them
news.
the
Yeah,
point,
the
though.
point.
Yes, you
The
didn't
point.
give us the point.
Which one?
She said the third one.
Yeah, the third one, that's correct.
Oh, yeah, she did, yeah.
So, do we know that what technical glitch is identified during SpaceX Inspiration 4 mission in September that might put the travel experience of 4 astronauts on board in jeopardy?
Can you repeat the question, please?
What technical glitch was identified during SpaceX's Inspiration 4 mission in September that might put the travel experience of 4 astronauts on board in jeopardy? Well, the answer is
Broke apart in midair.
it's a toilet problem. According to a CNN report, SpaceX first discovered the issue with the spacecraft's toilet while inspecting a different Crew Dragon capsule. The company found that a tube used to funnel urine into a storage tank became unglued and was causing a leaky mess hidden beneath the capsule's floor. So what did Steve Stitch, NASA's commercial crew program manager, say how the crew coped the issue with?
Pee party.
Well, almost there.
They flushed it into space.
Well, the answer is simple. An undergarment. Undergarment? I'll leave the rest to your imagination. Okay, so
Is that a quote or a joke?
Next question is also carries a point.
Okay.
Who is the oldest person ever went to on a sojourn into the space? Team Red.
The
You
US
didn't
lady.
count on-
US lady, 86 years old.
That's a wrong answer. Anyone want to?
Do you know the
want to hear a
answer?
guess?
The
Okay,
oldest?
the oldest is this man.
Oh.
Is that William Shatner?
90-year-old William Shatner, the Star Trek Captain Kirk, leaped to the stars in October via flight of Blue Origin from started by Amazon founder Jeff Bezos. And the emotional Shatner told reporters after safe return that to see the blue color whip by you and now you were starting into blackness, everybody in the world needs to do this. Everybody in the world needs to see this. However,
Good luck with that.
have we all afforded the travel? This is not a question bearing points, but
No.
no?
Obviously, no.
Absolutely not.
It's selling at like 250,000 US dollars. So
Okay.
how many people can afford that?
Well, exactly, not very likely. According to Business Insider, Jeff Bezos said in July that the Blue Origin had sold nearly 100 million worth of tickets. I don't think it's for 100 million people. For future trips to space, the demand is very, very high. That's the quote from Bezos. And some estimates suggest that a trip could cost a tourist around 100,000 US dollars and more, pending on the length of your stay. So starting saving now, I might be able to make a trip exactly like William Shatner did at my age of 90.
A long way to go.
So the third test is for both of the teams. Wait to see all the 4 photos and finger on butters. The first
And then,
one.
Well, wait,
What's
are
the
we
deal
trying to
now?
like connect everything together?
Exactly,
One word?
exactly.
Still same topic,
Still same
right?
topic, yes. Not same topic, but sorry.
you're going to count on-
disalarmed. Okay, so
count from
still
3,
4
right?
photos, one theme connects them all.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, finger on butters teams. The first one, Glasgow. And temperature rising. UN, United Nations. Team Red.
You didn't count.
COP26.
Yes.
Well, that's an easy. You gotta go give
Yes.
you the point.
I feel he's discrediting us.
Yeah,
She
why
said
would you say that's
COP26 and he's like,
easy?
oh, it's easy.
So it's the 2021 United Nations Climate Change Conference
It is
was held
easy.
in Glasgow, UK, where nations took a range of decisions in the collective effort to limit global temperature rise to 1.5 degrees. And Alok Sharma, UK president of COP26 said, "We can now say with credibility that we have kept 1.5 degrees alive, but its pulse is weak, and it will only survive if we keep our promises and translate commitments into rapid action." So how did the UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson describe the compromise on phasing down coal?
Facing down.
What were his words?
Verbatim, word for word?
Not necessarily, but there's one key word from his sentence.
About the whole conference, right?
I think he said the death knell for coal power. That's what he said.
Death knell.
Although countries only agreed to phase down rather than phase out coal, the Prime Minister said that this was a fantastic achievement. But do we know who are not quite happy about the result?
Greta Thunberg?
That's one of them. I'll give you a point to that.
I mean, all the
Pacific
campaigners.
Islands, countries.
Including countries and campaigners. But I think Thunberg belongs to the category of campaigners. So
Indonesia?
Um,
The Southeast Asian countries
Like
that
the
rely on coal power.
Well, I'll give you a credit point for that because we know it for sure that because there's a report from CGTN, Bangladesh, a COP22 delegate, told CGTN that he said, we are describing this COP as an abject failure because it hasn't been able to rise to the occasion of dealing with the loss and the damage. It doesn't matter what else they do. And other countries that are not quite happy about this are Pacific countries. According to Guardian, the Pacific representatives and the negotiators have condemned the outcome of the COP26 meeting as a watered down and a monumental failure that puts the Pacific nations in severe existential danger, with one saying that Australia's refusal to support the funding for loss and damage suffered by Pacific countries was a deep betrayal of the region.
You gave a score for Indonesia and Bangladesh. It's not really the same.
Okay. So, but you get Sandberg, right?
Yeah, but Bangladesh and Indonesia.
Well, well, let's keep that point. There are plenty more to come. Okay, so next question. What did this campaigner say?
Blah, blah, blah.
Stop, blah, blah,
Blah, blah, blah.
Well, I think Team Blue beat it to it.
For crying out loud, I said it first.
You said blah, blah, blah. So stop that blah, blah, blah.
That's a right comeback.
I was the one who said it.
I said stop that.
So, prior to the event, Thunberg said it's a failure and a PR event. After November 15th, the 18-year-old who came to Glasgow for the summit said it only succeeded in watering down the blah, blah, blah. So the next question, who was caught allegedly sleeping on the big issues at Glasgow?
Joe Biden.
Sorry, it's the format, but you need to tell
yes,
the
President Joe Biden.
Yes,
It's fine.
According
we can
to
be the bigger guys.
According to the CNN, the CNN report said that the eagle, the title of the CNN report is that the eagle is dozing. Biden appears to doze off at the climate summit, and aide woke up President Biden after he dozed off at the COP26 climate summit in Glasgow, Scotland. So this is the news about the COP26 in Glasgow, where countries made a compromise trying to save the planet, which end on an optimistic note, but not without strong criticism. One of the main goals set out by COP26 was ensure global warming does not go above 1.5 Celsius by 2100. Another one is phasing down the fossil fuel of coal. If we fail that, at least Mars is waiting. On other ecology-related stories of 2021, how did these giant animals trump into... Okay, Team Blue.
Okay, so these are the ones that came through Yunnan in South China, and they walked like all the way through Yunnan.
But what was the question?
Doesn't matter.
Who are they?
Basically what she said. Who are they? So they are the wandering elephants. The herd of 14 elephants made headlines home and abroad after they left their forest home in National Nature Reserve in Xizhuangbanna, Dai Autonomous Prefecture in Yunnan in March 2020, and after a year headed north, didn't return home until a year later. So who want to see a world's tiniest reptile?
Me?
This is not a question. It's not a question. We want to see because we've seen a giant animal.
We're just at lost. Like,
cute.
That's
okay,
adorable.
so this is in Madagascar this year, scientists have identified Earth's smallest known reptile, tiny enough to perch comfortably on a finger tip. So, at the end of that round, let's check the scores. Team Red have 15, and Team Red have 14, Team Blue have 15.
That's
no thanks to you.
It's very dodgy, very dodgy.
Get ready for your punishment.
That's a very dodgy score.
Yeah.
Okay,
Not
so
everything being so very fair so
well,
far.
Yeah,
listen, after two rounds, I'm sure that
that's
one
okay.
team would have moved on in a bit moldy status. And shall we move on?
Yes.
So for the next round, is called the odd one out.
Okay.
In this round, you'll be given 4 photos, and then one of them is, in terms of the theme, differ from the other 3. And the finger on brothers teams.
Let's go.
The first set is Nicolas Cage. This is
Bill Gates.
Bill Gates.
Who knows what that is?
This is the
Japan's princess Marco.
X.
And Boris Johnson. Team Red.
Okay, so.
Which one is the odd one out?
So let's have a look. These two are real politicians.
I think they all reside in America now.
Which one?
Well,
he's
I don't
British.
think.
He's British. It's very. You think so?
I mean, it could go different
might.
ways. I mean,
Yeah,
it could say
royalty,
these
right?
all three men and then one lady, or like they three of them live in the U.S. and one doesn't.
Like said before, what else is
Is
there?
there a time limit on the answer?
Well, no, I'll give you another 30 seconds.
Okay, so let's think. This is the first one is the actor. The second one is philanthropist, and there's the last little two are politicians.
Oh, everyone got married except Bill Gates.
That's the right answer. I'll give you the point.
Wait, what'd you say?
Everyone got married except for Bill Gates.
He got divorced.
So Bill Gates is the odd one out in this round.
Yeah, it was the hard one.
the death,
it was the
man.
hard one. Yeah.
So actor Nicolas Cage got married earlier this year. This is the fifth marriage after his fourth, which lasted only 4 days. And the
It only lasted 4 days.
well, according to
Does
some
that count?
reports, check out this
Wow,
later. And
nice.
also the
That was
Japanese
nice.
Princess
Must have been a very
Marco
intense 4
married
days.
her college sweetheart,
baby.
but by doing this,
Did he give us the point?
lost
Yes,
the
yes.
royal status. And
was
also,
14
Boris
or
Johnson,
15,
the
yeah.
Prime Minister of the UK, also got married this year. So the next round, also the odd one out.
Is it for everyone or
For everyone,
Okay.
for everyone. The other 4 photos for you. Okay? American
Yes.
TV sitcom
Friends.
Friends. And
Ronaldo?
Cristiano
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
this is Sun Zhuo. He is the child abducted in the age of 4, but returned to his family at the age of 18.
Oh, looks happy.
If your answer is going to be the last one is a plane instead of a person, it's not the right answer. So think about it twice before you put finger on Mother's
What is
team.
a plane?
It's a plane in open sky.
What is plane in open sky?
Well, that's all the clue I can give you. So Team Blue, your answer.
Do we get time to discuss?
Well, you have a little time. I think I
But
allow that.
is there like any more specific details that you can give us about the fourth picture?
If I gave it to you, then it's
What's-
basically telling you the answer. Do you
I
need
thought
to
it
repeat?
was like that was
number
discovered.
4. I would say
You can talk it out loud
Probably someone is.
because you're
Oh,
wired.
you reunions. The answer
The
is
right answer is
reunions.
that it's
The
a
ri-
union.
Okay, so Friends had a reunion. This boy was reunion with his
With his
family,
family.
and then
Oh,
this plane was
yes.
discovered or something, or went back to their.
Manchester
Exactly.
United.
Yes.
Friends, the long-lived American sitcom, that is the first TV reunion of all the 6 principal cast. And Sun Zhuo has reunion with his family. And see Ronaldo after
Went back to Manchester
went back to United. But apart from the Open Sky Treaty, the 2 principal signers, namely United States and Russia,
all from the
all
treaties.
walked away from the treaty.
But for that, you needed a military plane, not a commercial plane.
Actually, it is a Russian airplane, but I think it's the signers.
Well,
Yeah.
Russians have civilian airplanes. I mean, they're
That was a good
Well,
one.
listen, was it?
misleading us as always.
That was a good one.
So which one?
I know, pretty
I
hard.
just enjoy the reaction.
that's so
enjoy the
hard.
reaction.
That was a good one.
So far. I mean, this person in the chair needs a bit of praise. So far, how do you feel like the game?
Pretty good. It's pretty good. That was a good one. That was a good question.
I feel like you're leaning towards a certain team that is not ours, but we're not gonna say.
So we're not complaining.
Well, tell us which part is your strong suit. Maybe I can work out the actual question on you. Pecking opera, maybe?
No, maybe if you were fair and you would listen to where the answer is coming out from whose mouth, on which team, that would be good.
Well, no, if I say this, I'll give you an extra point if you perform in a Peking opera sound here. Would you do it?
I need to stretch. I cannot do.
Well, you can just do it with your upper body. Yes.
Just give us a point, man. Just do it.
Don't worry,
Get us a
Dean,
point.
you're-
Yes!
You don't have to do it.
Wait, what's happening?
That is very
He's doing
Hey,
some
just get
You
us-
don't,
just
you
get
don't
us a
really have
point. Just
to.
get us a
Don't hurt
point.
yourself. Don't hurt yourself.
We don't ask for much. Just get us a point.
I'm so excited.
Maybe over there near the screen?
I'm just gonna do something very simple, which is it's called a gongjianbu,
Okay.
which is
It's an 100-day of exercise.
Yeah, but how should I stand? Should
Don't
I
worry,
stand
just-
towards
just
the
do it,
camera?
just-
Because
do it.
now we can see from that
Okay.
screen that you were perfectly.
you can just
answered. Yeah, rest
do
it,
it
rest
there.
it.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
but I mean, I'm wearing really tight pants, but let's see.
That'll do it, man. That'll do it. That'll do it.
So
that
I'll
was
ask
very
you, I'll ask you,
singing
Team Blue. I'll ask you, Team Blue. How many points do you think that move deserves?
None.
One.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Sorry.
one
I'll
is
take one. We'll take
One is a fair one. Okay.
Jennifer's pretty generous.
Thank you, Jennifer.
She's still a point, so it's okay. She gave it
Yeah,
back.
thank you, Jennifer.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Let's recall.
We're getting our points back.
Finally.
Yeah.
This is the fair game.
We're getting back
It's
what we
not fun if we're like clearly winning. We need to make them think that they have a
We're just getting
chance.
back to the fair.
Bangladesh and Indonesia.
And the blah blah blah.
Yeah, we go blah blah.
Everyone heard it.
I hope you all stretch your legs. And now we've done pretty much in about 2021 now. Well, let's have a little taste of what's going to happen in 2022. And I think the first biggest event of the year, fair to say, is the Winter Olympics. So since this is a quiz show, and so far my participation is mostly in the form of a
Judge.
well, being a good judge, if I may say so. And
We just need a fair judge.
so for the next round, I think I will step up my participation in this game. Now we have all 13 winter sports in the Olympics.
15.
So for the next round, we're going to have
15, Dean.
Oh, sorry, 15. And I've already imagined in my head one sport from this category. And I need to invite you.
But did you write it down?
Yes, you'll find out how I do it later.
Okay.
One touch away from revealing what is in my thought.
Okay.
Okay,
So- I just want to know who gets the point. The one who gets
We don't
the
get
word.
points for this, right?
well, you can if the other team, well, guess the word, or sorry, the other team thinks that you were too well. You want to pity you would give you a point out of that.
No,
then
that's
I
not
wouldn't.
clear.
No, not clear.
You
So
want the
here's the
clear
rule.
rules.
Here's the
Yeah.
rule. I have no word written down here,
Okay.
highlighted,
Yeah.
and I need 2 volunteers from each team to guess which word that is. And the one that gets it right will be covered in glory.
All right.
And what about the points?
But
There's
yeah.
no points involved.
Well, yeah, there's 1 point involved.
But who gets the point?
Who gets
Well,
the point?
definitely the one that gets the word right.
Guess the word right.
Yes, guess the sport.
Okay.
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 So?
Is it gonna go like they answer, then we answer, they answer, then we answer?
Exactly.
Then
And
they
we just
have-
need
Okay.
one member
One
from
by
each
one
team.
then.
Yeah, one by one.
Okay.
So it's fair.
Okay.
Okay.
Who
So are
starts?
you going
Let's
to-
make the rules clear.
Who starts?
So nobody
Let them
gets
start.
upset.
So
Okay.
wait, okay, who's gonna do it from our team?
I'm gonna go with her.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, I'll do it. So we pick from this list, right?
Yes.
From
So
15.
this will be
And
shown
the
here.
one that
we
picks
picked
my
this
word
Oh, we did.
will be covered in confetti.
Okay.
I think that's a little bit like
It's
New
the
Year
price
party.
you have to pay to get us 1 point.
I just don't know if I want
Thank
to
you for
or
taking
don't
I
want
would
to.
love to win it, but guys, it's a little bit too much pressure.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, I'll start from you then.
So I'll go.
Sorry.
Let's do
He
this.
was so
Just
happy.
one person speaks.
So I'll go with my favorite sport, and it's figure skating.
Okay.
I just learned snowboarding.
Snowboard.
But you're too close to her. Is this like a safe distance?
I'll put it.
Only one person can guess?
You
Yes,
can help.
yes, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Bobsleigh.
Okay.
Are you sure you have that one word?
Yes, definitely that.
Curling.
This is scary.
We're gonna go with Nordic combined. I don't know. I looked at it and it spoke to me. It said it is Nordic combined.
I'm not lying. I'm not lying. See?
Okay, I will give you a point if you can explain what Nordic combined is.
So basically, it's skiing. In the meantime, you
It's
can shoot
cross-country
something.
skiing and as well as shoot the arrow.
But as promised, 1 point to Team Blue.
Yay!
That's fair.
Now we are going to have a winner.
I don't know why, but I just knew it.
Well, thank you for knowing.
Thank you for your things.
Getting nervous.
I feel appreciated.
Do we have
Are we
more
coming
games?
down? Are we coming down? Well, later, because now I know that the Team Blue is 1 point ahead, but it doesn't mean that you don't have any chance to win it back and to join the tie.
Confident?
I might offer you a bonus point later, but it's up to you to get it or not.
Can
But
we also answer the bonus?
sure, of course.
Okay.
So if you win this 2 point ahead, there's no way that you have to
Let's do it.
go
Okay,
to the
pressure's
punishment.
on.
No, because it's, now we safely move into the 2022, not the 2022. And,
God forbid, yeah.
and now what we need to do is the New Year resolution is a staple event for New Year celebrations. But before we talking about our resolutions, let's hear about other people's. Let's see if we can draw some aspirations from their ideas.
Okay.
今年对于我个人而言呢，是家里多了一小崽子。
今年能够脱单，然后我就遇到他了嘛。
在感情上会比之前更勇敢了一些吧。
新的一年再瘦40斤吧。
这2年过得真的很特别啊！就这个，特别是新冠疫情，很想让它赶紧过去，就像我们过去一样，手可以触摸任何地方。
给自己休息1天嘛，好好说，看看这个北京城。明年的话，像我事业方面的，还有爱情方面的，能说得到双丰收获。
新的一年就祝主要还是身体健康，然后工作更上一层楼吧，然后大家都发财就完了。
2022年大家要更开心，更幸福。
I hope everyone has like the best New Year. It doesn't matter if I know you or I don't know you. You know, like I think everyone deserves to be happy.
希望我们自己都能够过得比上一年更加的顺遂和喜乐。
Welcome back to the studio.
That was nice.
Lovely wishes.
Something that really moved me was like the guy who was like,
It's very uplifting.
I have a day off. And I was like, wow. Like,
Neither do I. So
That was
any
really nice.
any thoughts on New Year resolutions yet? Because they are the team that is so far, fall behind. So let them speak first. No point.
Next New Year's resolution.
Yes. Is there any one that you failed to realize?
Yeah, a few of them. Just want to be having a better 2022 because a lot of the things I was expecting to accomplish in 2021 didn't really come to any fruition. But I'm hopeful that next year will be a lot better.
Okay.
And that's my biggest resolution for next year.
That's the right spirit. Okay.
Well, for me, I don't really do New Year resolutions.
Why?
Well, because...
You don't want to put too much pressure on someone, or just...
No, because I think for me it just doesn't work. I just have my aims for every month, for every week, for every day. It's not just for the new year. I'm the person who has everything planned.
Okay.
So I just hope that next year I will be able to, reunite with my family. I miss my loved ones a lot.
Yes.
And unfortunately, because of the COVID pandemic, we haven't been able to see each other for over a year now.
I'm sorry.
Dina, I got to say that. There's somebody out there waiting for me, and I got to find a way to get reunited.
The reunion, then.
She's out there.
have you found her yet?
She's out there, yep. I got to see her again. That's the resolution.
That's great.
I think I deserve it.
Let's give him a point.
She can hear you on this live broadcast.
She might.
Well, this live will remain online for the entire year next year and maybe longer than that. You can always send her the link.
Thanks, Dean.
And tell her this is CGTN production. And you, Nadim, you.
I have to agree with Kate that I don't usually have any New Year's resolution because whatever you want to achieve, you don't really need the end of one year and the beginning of a new year to start doing it. You could just do it whenever you want.
Exactly.
And so this is, plus all New Year's resolutions statistically, end up.
Thank you, you two, for being with me when we're talking about New Year resolutions. And that's the best answer that I can ever expected. So you, Abby?
My New Year resolution, because I really, really, really like traveling, but this pandemic right now has, give us a lot of limit.
Yeah.
So I really want to travel more, and like you said, I really want to go back to reunited with my family, maybe to spend the Spring Festival together with them.
Yeah.
Jennifer?
My New Year's resolution. That guy, he really inspired me, plus allergies. So my New Year resolution would definitely be to, try and stay healthy, to travel even more than I traveled this year, which I don't know if it's possible. I really want to win the spicy chili competition for the second year, be the reigning champion.
What was the prize for the first one? More chili?
The prize for the first one was, first of all, we got a lot of liquor and different alcohols.
I don't think that was a prize. I think that was ambulance.
But the second more important prize was a lifetime of glory. Yes.
And that is priceless.
That is priceless.
Yeah,
you
can't really
put a price on a lifetime of glory. People ask me, so Jennifer, what's your biggest accomplishment this year? I am the chili queen.
You are so hot.
Nobody can take
some respect on that.
Yeah, some respect on the name.
Okay, David, now you're being with this big child in this. What is your New Year resolution?
I think my New Year's resolution is to, I don't know, I guess be a better person. I'd like to think that I'm already a good person, but I think everyone, can always be better. And so I would like to, I don't know, be kinder, be nicer, be more considerate, be more thoughtful.
That's cool. And buy me more coffee.
Yeah.
I'm glad that nobody bothered asking me what my New Year's resolution is, but that's fine.
Because you're hosting the show. Stop the drama, Dee.
You are valued.
Oh, that makes my heart sing.
So tell us, what's your resolution, Dean?
Well, so far, my resolution so far is to get the draw there, because I'm going to offer first the bonus point. Who do you think has the best or the most touching resolution here? Can we have a vote? Who?
Let's vote. Let's vote.
I will be the judge. I will be the judge.
Oh, you will, yeah, because it's unfair. We are going to vote for our team, and they're going to
No,
vote for
I
their
actually
team.
vote Lloyd as well.
Lloyd,
See, you're already
Lloyd.
It's a real story. It's a real
So
story.
single-handed, I created a situation of a draw. Okay.
Yeah.
Aww. But I also think that Kate also said something that really touched. No, you said it as well. Get reunited with your loved ones.
And then Lloyd was the one who said, "Oh yeah, I want to meet her. She's my only one."
Yeah,
Okay.
I think this.
So to warm up for the next bonus point, there's no photo for it.
Least touching.
If I get a point, then maybe I would. This is a good start for the next show. So let's have a look at this set.
Okay.
This is 5 hashtags before the show started. We posted on our CGTN's online community, and we asked our community, our fans online, to vote out for their favorite hashtag.
Did you give them these options?
And the result came in earlier today.
Ooh.
All these 5 we put out there, and they vote on it. And please, finger on butters.
Oh.
My question is, don't get too happy. My question is, which is the CGTN's online community's favorite hashtag for 2022? Wait until I do the countdown, okay? Out of the 5, which is CGTN's online community's favorite hashtag for 2022? 3, 1, sorry, that's my fault. I'm doing it on purpose. 3, 2, 1. Sorry, I really think it's.
I think it's because they're closer to you.
Yeah, we just
Yes, you know,
Okay.
sound travels
It's not really
faster.
working
There's a
that well.
distance problem.
Let's do it again. Let's do it again.
You did the first time.
3,
do it over there.
2, 1.
Okay, it was
Still think it's Team Red. Okay, you got a chance.
that delay,
Which one
Jack?
is the favorite?
Yeah, I will definitely.
You can say it out.
Me too. I was also thinking about this.
Okay.
Then we'll go with the second hashtag, Healthy 2022.
Hashtag 2022. Is that
Well,
correct?
We'll go with
Is
the first one.
Yeah, we're gonna go with
Your
end
guess?
COVID.
Yeah.
And COVID. So the second one is the Healthy 2022. And yours is
And
And
COVID.
COVID. I really hope that I could have some music at this moment.
Music on.
And COVID.
Cue the music.
It's COVID.
I think it would be empty.
It's and COVID.
People are tired of that.
Come on, you said that was Chick-fil-A.
For everyone.
Is the number one, the most used emoji on Twitter.
That's the one I use the most.
That's my favorite one.
That's my favorite one.
So, now we are moving towards the end of the show. Let's check the points. Although the scoring system designed by me is a mess, but we still.
Thank you for agreeing on this.
At least he admitted it.
At least he's aware.
Later, I will blame some producers for this, but they insisted buying this. It's quite traditional, but it's quite clear as it shows that the winner today is Team Blue.
Yay! Congrats. Good job.
Congratulations. And the little punishment actually is quite fun. Like I said, it's very, very interesting, very, very fun too, the winner team. Because we have these 5 hashtags. And saying things is boring. So throughout the night, I've been doing the boring things. Now, we need a bit of action. Imagine all those 5 hashtags are themes. You need to design a movement of dances to each theme. So I'll start with you, Nadim. Give us a dance if it's about and COVID in 2022.
Just do something.
Welcome, Nadim.
COVID.
On your feet,
Oh, I have to
sir.
stand up as well.
Well, of course,
It's
it's
a
a
dance.
dance.
Well, can I just dance with my upper body?
Well, maybe. Well, you're moving about ending COVID. How would you represent, express your joy? Where? Do we need a bit of music for this? Okay, so. Okay,
And then
so.
social distancing. Stay away from me.
I love how theatrical it is.
I can see.
It's fun. It's real. It's really
That's a good
fun.
movement. So for you, Kate, which one? No, don't sit down. Don't sit down. You need to help your team.
Oh, I need to.
So, what about a healthy 22? Because you pick that one and lose the point. What are you doing?
This is the elliptical.
This is lifting.
Okay.
This is.
And this is me getting some muscles. So getting healthy.
Okay, so the third one is New Year, New Me. Oi.
New me.
Because it's only fair for our winner team just to show a little bit of appreciation and gratitude towards the beautiful performance. Don't you want to get on your feet too?
Oh.
And then do
Yes.
the
We
world
can do the
peace.
rest.
Can we do world peace together?
Let's do it.
Should we like all hold hands and like walk in a circle or something?
And wave your hands or something.
Yeah.
World peace.
World
Peace.
peace.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, this is a beautiful picture. My
World
eyes are full of tears.
Why are you getting out of this?
I'm still waiting for the music. When can we have the music?
We're not doing the music.
And the self-love.
With
Self-love.
self-love.
Yeah.